Let's get fired up. Get on your feet. Let's get fired up. Come on. Bienvenido. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today I want to talk about the power of decisions and how one decision can set you on a new path, positively or negatively. But if you think about it, our whole life is just a bunch of decisions. Every moment we have a decision to make. There's a couple choices, and where we go usually revolves around our identity and how we see ourselves is usually how we make the decisions. But right now, for example, you chose to watch this video. Props to you. Props to you for taking control of your life. Every moment is a decision. Some are bigger than others. You have decisions in the morning. Should I wake up or not when the alarm goes off? Should I go to the gym or not? Should I look presentable or not? Everything's a decision. But there's a couple big decisions in our lifetime that can shape us. And first, I want to talk about the negative decisions. So, let's say you're an alcoholic, let's say you're a drug addict, and you have a super addictive personality, let's say. Maybe you haven't drank in the last 6 months, you haven't done drugs in the last 6 months, you haven't had junk food, let's say, in the last 6 months. You're one decision away from completely changing that trajectory and going downhill. Me personally, there's been many times when I got addicted to drugs and addicted to alcohol. And then I would be on this streak for a while, and I would think I made it. I would think that the addiction is past me. So why don't I have some drugs? Why don't I have a drink? And so I do that one time. I'm thinking one time won't hurt. So I make the decision to have it one time, and it's never just one time. It is never just one time. It's always a downward spiral. You could not drink for 6 months. You have one sip of alcohol, and that could set you down a negative trajectory. So no matter how good you've been doing, no matter how long you've been sober, no matter how much work you've done, you're one decision away from going on a negative slope. You're one puff away from smoking daily. You're one bite of a donut away from eating junk food a month in a row. Okay? The power of the decision lies in your hands. And so you can never think that you've made it. You can never think that one decision won't matter, because every decision matters. Think about the people you're around right now. How did you meet those people? It was probably just one small interaction that changed everything. And if you didn't decide maybe to go to that place that day, you would have never met this person. If you didn't decide to say hello, you would have never met this person. It's all small decisions. Everything in our lives. I'm in Medellin, Colombia. I knew nothing about the city, and one of my friends told me he was going here. And if I didn't decide in that split second to come with him back in July of last year, I believe, I would have never even known about this place. I would have never met the people that I'm living with right now. I would have never met the friends that I have here. It's all one decision. Okay, so negative decisions can add up over time. One time of making a decision that's not in your favor, sure, you might not notice anything. 2 times making a decision that's not in your favor, you might not notice anything. But for a lot of people, if you're like me with an addictive personality and almost an all or nothing mentality, you're one bad decision away from going on a downhill spiral. So that's why it's very important to be diligent in your actions, to think through things before you do them. Okay? But same as the negative situations, you can change your life with one positive decision. For me, a big point in my life was I remember going on a boat with maybe 20 other people. And I realized I just wasn't at the level of these other guys. And so I had a decision. You know, I was kind of insecure on the boat. I was definitely the small fish in a big pond. And I had a decision to accept that I wasn't on this level, that I wasn't, maybe didn't deserve to be around these people, or I could get to work and become knowledgeable and disciplined and capable enough to be in this group. And so that's what I did. I got to work when I had the quick decision. I had a split decision of whether to fold or whether to stand on 10 toes, work my way up to being capable to being around this type of people. And so that's what I did. That one decision led to me picking up a book. That decision of picking up a book led to me dropping some of my old friends. Dropping some of my old friends led me to investing in myself to make new friends, to meet new people on a different level. And so these decisions, they all compound. Just like one bad decision can lead a trace of 20 more bad decisions after that, a positive decision, like choosing to work hard and become capable of being in a group, of choosing to say no to distractions, of choosing to pick up a book, of choosing to go all in, can lead to a path of followed good decisions. Stacking good decisions will take you farther than you can ever imagine. And like I said, maybe you've had good decisions for a month in a row. Don't think that you can't let your ego get too big and think that you've made it and that you own everything around you and that nothing can get to you, because no matter how many good decisions in a row, you're one bad decision away from going on a downward spiral. And no matter how many bad decisions you've made in a row, you're one good decision from changing your life. Because you make a good decision and your perspective changes. Maybe the habits that you indulge in don't seem to serve you anymore after that good decision. You've shifted your perspective. You maybe want a different thing out of that day. And so that one positive decision can very well lead you to not even wanting to indulge in these negative decisions and wanting to keep stacking wins. And you stack wins, stack positive decision day after day, and you'll change your whole life. You'll change your whole life. The power of decision is maybe, I don't know if there's a secret to success, but if you can weigh out every decision you have throughout the day and choose the right one every time, you're guaranteed for success, okay? You're guaranteed for success. And usually the easy decision in the moment is not going to be the positive one. The easy decision to procrastinate, to sleep in, to skip the workout, to eat junk food, to drink alcohol, to waste time, to scroll, all this. Those are the easy decisions. So they feel like the right decisions in the moment because that's what you want to do. But those decisions lead to more and more negative decisions, okay? So it's usually going to be the hard decision. It's usually going to be the one that you don't necessarily want to in the moment. And so you just have to be aware. You have to be aware. You have to know what you want. And if you want a great life, then if you want everything this world has to offer, then your decisions are going to be some of the most important things. And not just the big decisions, not just the decisions of where to move, of what to, career-wise, but the small decisions every day. The small decisions. Should you say hi to that person or not? That's a big decision. Should you read or not? Should you get up when your alarm goes off or not? Should you dress up well and look presentable or not? All these decisions add up over time. And the hard decisions are the positive ones, okay? And that's why most people will never be able to be successful, is because they can't make the tough decisions day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute. These small decisions will determine your life. They will determine your life. And it all starts today. No matter if you've made 5 years of bad decisions in a row, you can change the trajectory of your life today with a good decision, deciding to take ownership of your life, deciding to go all in, and then follow that and stack that with more and more good decisions. But just like I made on the boat, the decision of working hard and becoming capable enough to be around the type of people I wanted to, that decision changed the last couple of years for me. If I was never on that boat, I'd probably still be working my 9 to 5 job, never have read, never had said no to something that I wanted in the moment. But it was one decision, and that's all it takes. Let me know what this decision is for you. Are you going to decide to take control of your life today? Are you going to decide to be aware of your decisions and understand that you have the power to choose how you react and how you respond and how you act? It's up to you. It's up to you. One decision can change the trajectory of your life, both ways, positive or negatively. You choose. Love you guys.